Okay, good morning. My name is Paul Okeke. Um, I am a member of SavvyBiz, a developer, lead developer for SavvyBiz LLC. SavvyBiz LLC is a company. By the way, let me mention that we've added the terms and conditions over here, visible for the user. So SavvyBiz LLC is a software as a service, a company that provides software as a service for the property managers. The target market is United States of America as our employers. Co this software this company is actually co-owned by Susan and Heather, and both are in US guys. So they employed us as freelancers, and we are a team of developers working from different parts. And I am based in Nigeria. So this software, as I mentioned, is a software as a service. So that means that our clients, so to say, are the property managers. Our clients are the property managers, and those are the property managers basically registered in US. So what this software tend to do is, the software is targeted to organize their day-to-day activities. This means that as a property management company, the company may have other staffs, other workers employed within the company. So for the staff A to come to work on a daily basis, need to log into this application. And most often than not, as normal routine for every day-to-day company is that they receive messages from different customers, and respond to those messages. So what part of the things we've tried to achieve here is that we try to uh, bring together into this platform all the communication. So this is part of the area where we need the permissions we are requesting for. Let me confirm that again. I think we are requesting for Gmail because it is not only for the Gmail. It's possible that the client might be using Outlook, uh, Google, Yahoo, or any mail provider. So, but for Gmail, we are requesting for insect, read only, send, metadata, calendar, and mail compose. Why this is because for the email, first of all, we give the users the opportunity to set up their email. This is also applicable for SMS. Set up their email. So I already have an email registered with this account, and this is my test email, the voice tester. So let's say I want to register a new email. So this is the process, and I expect you guys also to go through this process by setting up. I do not want to do it myself because I cannot even complete it since I do not have the credentials to the password. So, but this is what you need to do. Come here because we are talking about Google specifically here. All that is required is select Google, then title will be anything, any title, to identify this guy, this email. Then provide the email or test, blah 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 blah. Okay, you need to pay attention here. Default owner, as we understand it this way, that an email can be registered for a department, for a team, a team of workers that may be able to access a particular email. Take, for example, HR email, HR department. It's expected that from the outside world, any person trying to contact your HR, let's say you have like, let me call it hr@gmail.com, right? That everybody trying to reach the Department of Human Resource sends mail to this email, and this email is not owned by a single individual. Okay, in this case, I'm not sure we have HR for a test. Okay, awesome. So we can define it this way. Okay, this and all communications coming into this email will be defaulted to HR. HR in this case is a department. You can also see there are users also, like my user test the voice tester. So it could be an individual mail, it could be for a department, and so on and so forth. So let's pretend it's for HR. It's possible that the purpose of this is not for HR alone to use. There is also possibility that we want the Department of Human Resource to use it. Yes, we know they are the default owner. We also want the accounting department to be able to access this email. So what this implies that any accessors you might have defined here, either as individual or as a unit. Let's say you also added me here, either as an individual or as a unit. It implies that once any email received from this email address will be accessible by every person here. Accessible when we go to inbox. I will come to that. So, but the default owner, if a mail comes in, it will be assigned to the default owner. That means by default, if this email is being queried or whatever, it means that, oh, this is the guy or the team responsible for all inquiries coming into this mail. So that being said, let me go to the mail list. Okay, sorry, you can also set up, I will come back to that, sorry. So I come here. Yeah. I've already set up my mail, just like I explained. I have the Google Mail, the voice tester, the email address itself. Okay, in this case, I am the default owner, and I just added everybody, as many departments as I can, as part of the accessors. It's just simply a test. I can disable or enable this mail. I might set up a mail, but I don't want the system to currently pull or synchronize mails. Synchronize in the sense that any email that comes into this email will be downloaded into SavvyBiz platform. So I will continue set up a signature, so that when sending that email, we can use your signature. That this is not this kind of important, but just for the purpose of this demonstration. Okay, so having done this, you save. I did not actually make any changes, so I have nothing to save. But let me confirm the account is connected. Okay, if your account is connected, you can see it here. Let me also state that as if at some point, probably when you registered with your company in this case, I mean the company you work under. Remember, as I mentioned, the purpose, from us, the client is the property managers. So, but the end user that will be logging into this application on a day-to-day is the staff members of the property managers. So let me pretend that one of our company is Google, and a user from a Google is just logged in. And prevention, maybe our company does not have a mail system whereby he provides email account for every staff, and this staff decides to open a Google email account for his work, or decides to use his personal email. Implication, if you're using your personal email, what it implies is that all your personal messages will be coming into here. I'm sure that's not what anybody wants, but that's a possibility that we cannot actually avoid, because we cannot control the email you use or the companies use at the end of the day. So having said that, at some point you no longer want us to still continue having access to this, because probably you must have used your personal email account for this purpose. You can come here and revoke. We want you to be sure that you understand what we are doing. We can actually revoke the permission, and at this stage we no longer have access. Come on. What happened? Okay. So at this stage, once this triangle is marked red, it means we no longer have access. And once you come back here, it will show you that it's not currently connected and can require you to connect. So this process is the process one must have gone through at first time the person is connecting the account. And this is what we are trying to eliminate. So I believe you guys understand better. So for now, I go through this. I have two accounts actually, my main account and testing account. Okay. So here is the permissions, anyways, that we are requesting, which I think is necessary for the purpose of this application. So account reconnected successfully. We currently have backdate access. So now, coming to the justification on why we need this. Here comes the purpose. I can come in through here, incoming messages, or I can come in through here, inbox, still same incoming messages. I think those two names need to be sorry. Okay. So haven't done this. Loaded. We currently have access to emails on this current account. Let me try to send a test mail to that account. Compose device tester. Okay, is that correct? Yeah. Hello, testing. Hi, tester. This is for demonstration. Regards. This for demonstration. Okay. Yeah. I sent out this. I'm going to receive it in my Google. Okay, I have it here, right? Awesome. Let me check SavvyBiz inbox. Actually, we have a process that runs at interval. Okay, I believe as the time I granted the access, this reported. Yeah, I know Google usually send this email, so that is already pulled. After some, we pull at interval of every 3 minutes. If I want it to sync right now, I can use this, and I can be rest assured that I will have every latest email that has been that has been in my inbox. So this is updated. So you can also see because it is more or less, this part is more or less like a CRM. It's all because the company already have a ETA, so it's already telling you that yeah, these guys are overdue. These emails need to be processed. So let me process this mail. Now I think this is a justification for our reading. In respect to processing, I would have made a re-inquiry, but that's fine. I want to pretend that this email reads, hey, I want to know how much you guys are selling the property located at ABC, and I received the email. As I come to work, I log in and I see, oh, somebody is trying to make inquiry, trying to know how much we are selling property at number ABC 123. Now I say, hi. Thanks for your inquiry. A representative will reach out to you shortly. Okay, now I am giving a quick reply to this guy to make him understand that please hold on, a representative will reach out to you shortly. Now I want to set up a follow-up because probably I am just a front desk personnel, and I am the one that dispatches this email to different units that does their work and so on and so forth. And now the follow-up is that, okay, I want the next person or the person actually responsible for attending to this type of email to be able to go ahead and respond. Probably I want to pretend that this person also gave us his phone number and we want to call him. I can set up different types of follow-up. What type of follow-up? It could be a call, it could be email, SMS, US mail review, and so on and so forth. I don't want to go into those details, but I want to do a call. Why I choose to do a type call, a follow-up type call, is that follow-up, we actually create an event on the assignee's calendar. So please call contact. Let's say I already knew that this contact is available by this so time. Okay. He need to know how much we are selling property at X, Y, Z. Yeah. We have these fields, label. I know it's not necessary for these purposes, but just for your understanding, it's a label is more like a tag. Yeah, similar to the normal Google tag, labels rather. Is similar to that. What it does, what we use it is that we use it to organize messages. For example, if you want to check all communications regarding this particular contact, it's currently an unknown contact because our system have already saved this contact on our contact module. There's another module here called contact. This guy is already here, but because we don't actually know the name, I think basically the only information we know about this guy is just the email, but he's a potential contact. He's a potential customer, so his detail has been saved. So next is to assign this to the team that will work on this. I will assign it to myself. I'm pretending that I am the right person to do this job. Who to contact? You can see the person to contact. It's called unknown here because the name is not there. Otherwise, what you could have seen here is the actual name of the contact. So, what next? Yeah, notify assignee. Before this, I want to do one thing real quick because once I do this, it will create an event. But if I do not have any of my account currently, my Google account currently connected, the event will be local because we have our calendar module. What's this? We have our calendar module. Okay. So on the calendar, this will show only SavvyBiz related events, but we also have opportunity for the users to integrate their Google Calendar into our system, such that we will be able to check if they have any existing events within the time period this follow-up is being created. Look at this. We are creating an event that needs to occur by so time, right, on so date for this person. It's possible that dev tester currently on his or her calendar have an appointment already, an event scheduled for this period. So we do not want a scenario whereby we are scheduling a call that you call this person where you already have a meeting that will last for 40 minutes. So the purpose of our calendar is that at the time of creating this, if the user already added a Google Calendar, we will check the Google Calendar for that time space to know if we should go warn the person creating this. We will not stop it from doing that, but we will warn you that the assignee already have an appointment within that space of time. So you can go ahead and respect it or continue. So I will click on Google's what's it called, calendar settings, and then click on add. What type of calendar we have? Currently we have information for only to Google and Outlook. So for this test is Google, the voice test, the voice tester@gmail.com. You notice that the last time I did this, that I have, what's it called, I requested for calendar also. So now this user have enabled his calendar, Google Calendar. You can see my calendar is already here. Sorry, a lot of these are here because I've been doing testing. We've been doing testing, so something is not working. Okay, put the calendar. Yeah. So I need to clear some of these manually. This test account, so a lot has been created. Actually, this SavvyBiz calendar should supposed to have been one, but during the course of testing, I must have duplicated it. We should switch. Okay. So what we do here is that we pull up the person's calendar and pull up events that are already on the person's calendar, so that the person will know, or will be able to see his or her calendar, and be able to see appointments or whatever event schedule that the person has, and so on and so forth. But the main purpose, the main idea is that as at the time I am here on the 5th of August, right? I want to create this for this guy. This process, we create an event on Google. We will write to Google, that is to create an event for Google. So that is one of the reasons why we require the Google Calendar also. So haven't done this for saving data. This is for August 5th, right? Okay, so it reported that Google Calendar event has been created. Awesome. I will love to come back here, refresh this page. Come on. Yes, okay. So as you can see, we have this, and it says, yes, one of the things you notice that when we have this type of event, like when I click this, because it's not our own event, there are limited information you can see. But if we have this type, you can see follow-up data, incidents, hello testing, blah blah. Our incident ID description is not provided. Type is call, initial message, hello, blah. For the contacts, the bottom line is that we need to know how much we are selling property at XYZ. Remember, that was the follow-up I created. And you can notice here that the email in question has disappeared. Not that it has been deleted, so to say, but this email was for a particular contact, right? A particular contact, and that contact is my Yahoo mail. I've not updated it to give it a name, because it's expected that normal workflow, you will just have only the contact email. So probably after you must have spoken with the contact or must have requested for additional information, we will now update the system with the actual name of that contact. So beaconline at yahoo.com. Okay, he's a lead or a temporary contact. Yes, I'm sure he should be a temporary contact here, because a temporary contact is that our system just automatically pulled him up. Under the communication history. So this is where we will be able to see, for that, you can see for that particular incident, I think I saw an 364. You can see for that particular incident, you can see the communication that that was made for this guy. This, I suppose, is the original mail. Some things are not well aligned here, but I not to go into the areas that will bug you or not really of interest. Yeah, this is the mail that was sent out. Okay, let me go to my mail just to show this. I believe it will be in my sent item if I'm not wrong, though I sent it from SavvyBiz. Yes, and also guys, I don't know why this, I am hoping, I'm not sure, I'm hoping that this is happening because the application is not yet verified. So I'm hoping that after it has been verified that we should get rid of this information. So yeah, this is the message I sent out from my inbox, and yeah, so I don't know, I will be happy, I'll be honored to answer more questions if you guys have any. My email address, the email address to contact me with is pauldickonline@gmail.com. That's my mail, my main mail. I can also be contacted using this online, using this email I use for this testing. I can also be contacted using the voice tester, but this is my mail. I may not often check that email. This can come into my mobile too. So my employer herself can also be reached as Susan.
It's 10 hours.
Susan Alben. That's just Susan at SavvyBiz.com. I may not be able to, I may not have explained the application well. I'm just a developer, but they are the brain behind everything you must have seen. So I'm sure business-wise she can answer any question relating to this. But me as a developer, this is my private mail. So I will be honored to answer any further question. Oh, as I mentioned, there are two header. This company is co-owned by Susan and Headers SavvyBiz.com. Yeah, so they are two, but single in I will call them two, but still one, you know. So yeah, I think that's all for now. That's all for now. If there is any other further questions, probably by mail, I would love to answer it. I would love to ship in, guys, please. I don't know who will be looking at this, but I have this company at heart. I have been with these guys for roughly 2 years now, from when we never know that how big this is gonna be. But I think at this moment the company is going through a distress. I know they are looking for funds. I am kind of helpless. I don't know how I can assist, but maybe if the person looking at the here listening to this, if there is any way, whether Google or any other company that can assist, because it's just an incubator, it's just a startup company, and at this point the application is not fully built now. As you can see, when I go through this, there are things that still need to be done well, you know. But at this point, I know they are running out of funds to continue paying us. So, and if there is any way you guys can assist, I know they are looking for investors. If there's any way you guys can assist, that would be I'm sure they will be open for discussion. I'm sure they will be open for discussion. Precisely, Susan or Heather or either of them in any conversation. Sorry, both of them in any conversation is awesome. I am simply a developer. I'm a Nigerian, but this guy and this guy are US citizens and they based in US. So I believe they will be happy to discuss either physical or via electronics, whichever. It will be appreciated. I'm sure of that. Thank you so much, guys. I'll be happy to answer further questions. Thank you. Stop.